Throughout life, you meet or hear about a lot of people who have left their mark on this planet. Now, some of them are scientists, athletes, even religious figures, or just common people who also have stories to tell that influence the rest of the world. Now, in this episode, we're specifically looking at 10 of the most influential Muslims on the planet that have definitely left their mark. Welcome back, guys, to another episode. My name is Leroy Kenton, and we got a lot to talk about, a lot of very fascinating, interesting, and influential people to look at. So I'm really excited for this one. So let's begin. Let's jump in. Here we have Ahed Tamimi. Now, she's a young female Palestinian activist who has become a global recognized icon, all for her resistance to the Israeli occupation of Palestine. Now, she confronted Israeli soldiers who entered her yard in the West Bank village of Nabi Saleh and then proceeded to slap and kick them. Now, her mother was recording the whole thing, and later the video went absolutely viral. Now, a few days later at nighttime, the Israeli army's own camera actually documented soldiers entering her home, handcuffing and arresting her. Now, she was then subject to interrogation, and then later she was sentenced to 8 months in jail. Now, her mother was also imprisoned but never charged. Ahed was released after serving 8 months as a political prisoner and received worldwide support for highlighting the oppressive life faced by Palestinians. If anything, Ahed influenced a lot of people with her enormous amount of courage. Mohammed Salah comes in at number 9. Everybody knows Mohammed Salah. We just did a video about him also. Now, he's a Sunni Muslim Egyptian football player who not only achieved greatness but also influences a lot of people. Salah plays in the English team Liverpool, where he broke many records as well as he's won many accolades. He's also helped Egypt qualify for the World Cup, and Mohammed Salah played a great role in changing people's perspective about Islamophobia. His down-to-earth nature and his good manners force people to see Islam as well as Muslims in a completely different light. His footballing journey also during his 2 seasons at Liverpool FC have had unprecedented effect on football fans, singing positive songs about Muslims.
It's good enough for you, it's good enough for me, it's good enough for two, and I'll be Muslim too. It's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. Sitting in the bus, that's where I want to be.
That's literally a song that his fans made up for him. Another person on this list who we made a dedicated video about is Maulana Tariq Jamil. Now, Tariq Jamil is a prominent scholar who is also one of the most powerful preachers in Pakistan. Now, he belonged to the Tablighi Jamaat group, and his lectures focus on the subject of self-purification, avoidance of violence, observance of Allah's orders, as well as pursuing the way of the Prophet Muhammad. Now, after completing pre-medical studies, Tariq Jamil was admitted to the King Edward Medical College in Lahore, Pakistan. It was there under the members of the Tablighi Jamaat that his focus changed to Islamic education. His Islamic training is from Jamia Arabia, where he studied the Quran, Hadith, Sufism, logic, as well as the Islamic jurisprudence. Tariq Jamil's background in the sciences allows him to explain the Islamic concepts in a way that appeals to modern urban Muslims. Additionally, his simple lifestyle, as well as his eloquence in Urdu, as well as speaking fluent Arabic, really catapulted his fame across the Muslim world. Now, we couldn't have this list without mentioning Imran Khan. Imran Khan was the international cricketer as well as the captain of the Pakistani national team, and that led to the victory in the 1992 Cricket World Cup. He became the Prime Minister of Pakistan back in the year 2018, and this was amid a huge expectations that he could bring the country forward on issues of governance as well as accountability and reduction of corruption. Now, he has endured a very tough first year. The economy was fragile. Reforms to the financial systems were very slow, and there are questions asked about the influence of the army in his government. Now, Imran Khan is considered to be a great leader and an influencer as he leads 217.4 million people in Pakistan, and he's also a major influence on the Pakistani diaspora. Amr Khalid comes in at number 6. Amr Khalid has been a televangelist to the Islamic world since the year 1998. Now, he communicates through his TV shows as well as his web campaigns using Islamic ethics as a way to inspire and foster community and development, and also to promote tolerance and intercultural cultural relations. Now, he holds a degree in accounting and has no formal religious education, believe it or not. But he wears suits and ties, and he has a clean-shaven face except for a trimmed mustache. Everything that you would not expect from a Muslim preacher. His website is also translated from Arabic into nearly 20 other languages, and it rivals Oprah Winfrey's in terms of traffic, believe it or not. Now, his videos have racked up over 90 million views on YouTube, and he has about 28 million likes on his Facebook page. Speaking of likes, though, we've reached halfway in this episode, and if you guys are enjoying it so far, be sure to leave a like on this video. It lets me know what FTD Facts episodes you want to see more of. And also, if this is your first time stumbling on our channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, because we post videos daily, so you get to keep up with them and learn something new every single day. I definitely don't want you to miss any of them. So with that said, we have 5 more influential Muslims to go. Here we have at number 5, Habib Ali Zain al-Abidin al-Jafri. So tracing his lineage to the family of Ali, the 4th Caliph of Islam and the cousin of the Prophet Muhammad, Al-Jafri is a leading Islamic scholar and a prominent speaker in the Muslim world. Al-Jafri is the Director General of the Taba Foundation in the UAE, and he's a member of the board of Dar al-Mustafa in Yemen, and also a member of the Royal Al-Bayt Institute for Islamic Thought in Jordan. Now, on top of that, he's affiliated with various other international Islamic organizations. His popularity was grown a lot over the past few years, with almost 15 million followers on different social media platforms, plus 500,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. Now, his inspirational speeches often leave many people crying in tears, and his smile and his gentleness really touch a lot of people that he meets. Now, despite not speaking English, he's in huge demand by English-speaking Muslims. Mu'azzam Masood comes in at number 4. Mu'azzam Masood is an Egyptian preacher, as well as a television and radio presenter, and also an activist who focuses on the field of contemporary spirituality, interfaith dialogue, and Islam in the modern world. Now, his engagement in media has been significant since year 2007, so that's over a decade now, when his first Arabic TV show debuted. And by now, his programs and appearances have acquired millions of viewers across the Arab world. Now, his Ramadan broadcast, Khutuwat al-Shaitan, this was widely viewed across the Arab world. And back in the year 2017, Masood produced the Egyptian film Clash, which has been hailed as one of the most telling depictions of modern Egypt in film. And also, the film was selected to represent Egypt in the Oscars in 2017 for the Best Foreign Language Film category. Masood is active in various social media sites, including YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and in 2019, he announced the production of a film about the Christchurch mosque shootings, in which 55 people ended up losing their life, and it will be entitled Hello Brother, and this is according to one of the victims of the shooting. Next up at number 3, we have Abdullah II Ibn al-Hussein. Now, King Abdullah II is the constitutional monarch of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan and the supreme commander of the Jordan Arab Army. He is also the custodian of the Muslim and Christian holy sites in Jerusalem. He influences 7 million Jordanians, as well as promotes outreach to traditional Islam. In response to growing Islamophobia in the West in the wake of the 9/11 attacks and the rise in sectarian strife, King Abdullah II, he launched the Aman Message Initiative, which was unanimously adopted by the Islamic world's political and temporal leaderships. King Abdullah II is also credited with the Royal Al-Bayt Institute for Islamic Thought's most authoritative website on the Holy Quran and the Tafsir. Now, this guy is a busy man because he also founded the World Islamic Sciences as well as Education University in Jordan. Now, back in the year 2012, King Abdullah II, he set up integrated professorial chairs for the study of the work of Imam Ghazali at the Aqsa Mosque and Imam Razi at the King Hussein Mosque. And also, in addition to everything that he's done, in 2014, he established a fellowship for the study of love in religion at Regent's Park College, Oxford University. Here we have at number 2, Sayyid Ali Husseini Khamenei. Grand Ayatollah Khamenei is the second supreme leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Now, he was born in Mashhad, and he studied in the leading Iranian religious seminary. All that before becoming involved in the struggle with the Pahlavi regime in the 60s as well as in the 70s. Now, he was a key figure in the revolution in the year 1979, and he served as president between from 1981 to 1989 before succeeding Ayatollah Khomeini as a supreme leader. He has vocally supported most of the unrest in the Arab world, likening it to the Iranian Revolution. Khomeini leads 77.7 million Iranians. And finally, at number 1, we have Erdogan. Now, Erdogan was the Prime Minister of Turkey for 11 years. Erdogan is the current president of Turkey. Now, during his term serving the country, Turkey has seen unprecedented economic growth as well as constitutional reform and a re-emergence as a major global power. Being a Sunni Muslim leader, he's influenced 75.7 million Turkish citizens. And we could see Turkey's rise on the political scale as well as its military scale and economic scale. So this is why currently we ranked him as the number 1 most influential Muslim. Alright guys, so that is it. Those were 10 of some of the most influential Muslims in the entire world. Let me know down below in the comment section what other leaders, Muslim or not, inspire you. I'd definitely love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. Now before you guys head out, be sure to check out my social media. Those links are below in the video description section. And also I'll be leaving you...
Okay. Wow, yaar, I mean, most 10 powerful Muslims of the world, yaar. I mean, what a documentary. मतलब कि कमाल की documentary बनाया यार इन्होंने, मतलब, और it's proud to see them. सबसे ज़्यादा मौलाना तारिक जमील साहब को, फिर उसके बाद जो है ना उसको इमरान खान को एट नंबर 7, और यार मोस्ट ऑफ द इम्पोर्टेंट जो कि इस वक्त हर तरफ से जो है ना वो इज कीप नेलिंग एवरीथिंग, मतलब कि हर किसी को स्ट्रेटली जवाब दे रहे हैं. माय स्पेशली होमलैंड यार, तैयब एर्दोगान, आई मीन आई एम सो प्राउड कि यार कि वो टॉप नंबर 1 पे, और वो लिटरली अगले बंदे की सीधा सीधा जवाब दे रहे हैं, और अगले बंदे कह रहे हैं कि लड़ना है तो आजा मैदान पे, आई डोंट केयर अबाउट इट. और वो बंदा लिटरली अगले बंदे को सही जवाब दे रहा होता है. या वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमी के अंदर वो मैंने सुना था इसराइल के उसके था, वो है उसको मुंह तोड़ जवाब दे रहा था कि यू आर कीप ब्लीडिंग ब्लड इन फिलिस्तीन. यार मतलब कि बंदा उसका माइक तक बंद कर दिया था उसको, लेकिन वो ही कीप स्पीकिंग ऑफ इट कि भाई नहीं, तुम जो कर रहे हो ब्लड बाथ, दैट इज नॉट अ गुड थिंग टू मेक इट. और यार आई मीन ऑल ऑफ द अदर्स, ठीक है, उनको मैं जानता नहीं इतना तो मैं इसके बारे में ब्रीफली बात नहीं कर सकता, लेकिन ऑल ओवरऑल ही मेड अ गुड होमवर्क. उसने बहुत ही अच्छा सारा कुछ डिटेल्स हम तक पहुंचाया यार. डेफिनेटली इट्स अ वर्थ इट. और यार बहुत ही अच्छा लगा है. आई मीन आई एंजॉयड, मतलब मुझे इतना इंफॉर्मेशन वीडियो देख के, उसके रिएक्शन देख के मुझे तो बड़ा अच्छा लगा यार. आई होप कि आप लोगों को भी पसंद आया होगा यार. तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा सबसे पहले चैनल को, तो शेयर कीजिएगा ताकि दूसरे लोगों तक भी ये पहुंचे दैट मुस्लिम्स, these are the strongest Muslims, powerful Muslims. तो शेयर कीजिएगा, लाइक कीजिएगा, और यार सजेशंस अंडर द कमेंट सेक्शन बिलो, वो भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आप लोग जितने सजेशंस आते हैं मैं पूरा बेस्ट देता हूँ कि आप लोग तक वो सजेशन कंप्लीट करके आप लोग तक पहुँचाऊँ. और यार सबसे मोस्ट important thing यार, please watch the previous series as well. Take care. Ta-ta.